The only thing more charming than a homemade Father's Day card is one with handmade letters on it. This tutorial will show you how to write a big black Happy Father's Day message and even make it look 3D. Hi, my name's Kathy, and I've been teaching kids how to draw for about 20 years now. You know, the great thing about adding dimension to letters is that there is a kind of pattern to it. So once you watch me do it a few times, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to see how to do it yourself. Let me show you what I mean. All we need for this project is a sheet of drawing paper, pencil, black marker, and about 6 or more crayons. For extra help, look below for a link for a free step-by-step downloadable tutorial. Okay, I've already drawn a center pencil guideline on my paper. I'm counting out the first word happy, which has 5 letters. I'm going to begin with the middle letter P and put it in the center. Doing this will help me make sure that that word is centered on the page when I'm done. Try to draw a nice block shape right on that center vertical line. Now I'll continue adding the letters P and Y on the right side, beginning with that P, trying to make it the same size as the first one, and then finally adding a letter Y. Notice I'm spreading these letters out a little bit so I have room to draw those sides when I'm done. Then comes the letters on the left side of the word, starting with a block letter A. I'm going to try to make those lines as straight as I can and keep a little space between things, and have it about the same height as thickness as the other letters I've been drawing. After the A is done, we can add a block letter H. It's also made with straight lines and spread out just a little bit. I'm going to show you how to make all the block letters first, and then we'll go back and make everything look 3D. All right, now it's on to the next word, and the middle letter in father is an H. Draw one that sits right on that center line. Now come the letters E, R, the apostrophe, and an S. Start with the E and leave some space between it and the H. Should be about the same height and thickness. Then continue on with the letter R, trying to keep it the same height too. And you just need a small rectangular shape for that apostrophe. And then finally add that curvy letter S. Now come the letters T, A, and F. Continue to leave a little space in between each of these. Try to make the block letters the same height as the others and the same thickness if you can. Okay, you may have guessed already that the bottom line is going to start with a center letter A. It should be right on that center line too. Now I'll go ahead and add the block Y on the right side, making sure it's not too close. And when I'm done with that, I'll go to the left and add the letter D. Okay, now it's time to add sides to the letters to make them look 3D. You can watch me add them to the top row first. There are the back lines that will always match the front ones, and then small angles that connect them. Work around each letter and think each shape out, as sometimes only a small portion shows. Just try to make those angled lines all match each other. They should be the same size and go in the same direction. All right, now we can move on to the next line that spells out fathers. Start on the left side of the letter, working your way around. Try to watch that those angles are all going in the same direction and are the same size. Just continue working your way through those block letters, and I think after you've done quite a few of them, you might be able to figure some out for yourself. Now it's time to add sides to the letter D, A, and Y. That letter D is a new one here, but the A and the Y we've done before, so those get easier to do. Okay, now these letters will definitely benefit from being traced with a black marker. You'll be able to read them from far away, and they actually get easier to color too. And when that tracing is done, it's a good time to take a minute to erase any pencil lines that might still be showing. Now here comes the fun part, coloring in all these 3D letters. I'm going to start with a grassy green color and fill in the block shape with kind of medium pressure. That's because I want to save the darkest shade for the sides. So after you've done filling in the letter, press as hard as you can for those sides, and you'll see that you have a letter that looks like it has a shadow. If you'd like to see that process again, just watch me fill in this pink A. I'm using a kind of medium shade for the front, and then pressing much harder to get a darker shade for the sides. Now, if you did pick about 6 crayon colors for this drawing like I did, then you will need to fill in about 2 or 3 letters with each color. This is what my blue letter looks like. And here I'm finishing up my red letter S. And the last thing to do is pick a color that's going to contrast with your letters so that they're easy to read. I like using this yellow-green color. And there is my finished Happy Father's Day drawing. At Art Projects for Kids, you'll find many more lettering art lessons, including how to draw bubble letters and how to draw the alphabet in block letters. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I hope you come back and draw with me again real soon.